Hello chums, and welcome to another list of the best sounding cars in Gran Turismo 7. Last time, I showcased 5 cars with V10 engines because they're lovely, and the time before that, I showcased an assortment of sports cars from the Honda Beat to the Ferrari F430. This time round, I'll showcase some of the more oddball cars and engines Gran Turismo 7 has to offer. First up is the least odd, the Subaru Impreza WRX STI, a favourite among rally fans and people who vape. While the car is very popular, especially among life's delinquents, myself included, its engine is very out of place in a world of increasingly similar cars. It has a boxer engine, first popularised by the symbol of immobilising Nazi Germany, the Beetle. Known for its unique thrum, the Subaru's boxer engine adds such features as coolant and a turbo, so it's slightly more powerful than a Beetle. Next is the oldest car in the game, the 1929 Mercedes-Benz S-Barca Tourer. It was a very high-performance vehicle for its time, using the American way of thinking by throwing displacement at it with a 6.8-litre inline-6 with a supercharger, making 177 horsepower, which was more than a Malaise-era Corvette C3. By today's standards, it's roughly on par with a 10-year-old Ford Fiesta ST, but it sounds a lot more interesting with its supercharger. third is an engine swap from the Honda Project 2 and 4 concept, which can be fitted to the S660 you see here, or the classic S800. The engine is a very unique 1-litre V4 taken from the Honda RC213V, Honda's entry into the MotoGP series from 2012 onwards. The engine used in GT7 appears to be from the less powerful road-going version of the bike, making around 210 horsepower stock instead of the 250 that the racing bike produces. A list of oddballs wouldn't be complete without a rotary, and here's the most powerful, the R26B, shoehorned into a mundane hatchback. The 787B won the 1991 24 Hours of Le Mans, mainly because all of the faster entrants broke down, and it lives on in Gran Turismo 7 as a fan favourite and a completely bonkers engine swap, available for both RX-7s, the RX-8, and this Mazda 3. Last is the Bugatti Veyron with its 8-litre W16. This engine is in a class of 1, using Volkswagen's VR design from the much-loved VR6 to create 2 narrow V8 engines to weld together, which they followed up with 4 turbos. Using the VR layout allowed the engine designers to use only 2 cylinder heads instead of 4, and 4 camshafts instead of the 8 necessary without the narrow angle of the V. However, the engine was still obscenely complex and weighed 400 kilos, which is the same as the entire Honda 2 and 4 concept car mentioned earlier in this video. And that was 5 more of the best sounding cars in Gran Turismo 7. Thank you very much for watching. If you're feeling like an especially magnificent little cheesecake, I would greatly appreciate your subscription. Take care of yourself, and ta-ra!